Jamaican, we have a lot of rain and overcast. So welcome to VGA Digital Lab, Kingston, Jamaica. And I guess I did show you guys just a little thing about the VG video site builder. Yeah, well, it's more than a site builder because it can really do some stuff. So we're going to really try to run some quick demonstration. I did go back into the files and did a bunch of dates. But yeah, we like to often show people a lot of stuff too. So, cool. I think we can go and sort of look at, I did this scripting right here in PHP to basically say of the work that is done. And I showed up right now because for someone who's there who was thinking about to create a file saving script that will save your file from your editor, because I do build editors too. So I did that, So we're gonna extreme and see some of the works that I did in trying to prepare to get the program to really work. And this version right here is everything is in one page. I have a version of everything. So I do drag a lot of stuff around in the page. And yes, you see we're using the WebKit too. So and we got various style sheets. So this style sheet, you see the way it's just progressing. And this is how I move stuff around. So it is a style sheet, right? And it is also a function. My bad, it's a Java function, drag function, early days Java function. I have a resizable function here. I could implement it at any time. It will resize my pages, but I decided there. So the page is built off of, we talk about build, and you say you're building something. I wrote the formula to build. So this Java script is a build script. And a lot of times I'm using the document get element. And you can see right here, I'm actually including this right here as a list function that can be called, right? And I went and said including the URL, right? And I asked for the name as well. Okay, so to explain it more is document dot get the element by ID, right? So getting the element by ID, it is the ID that is placed in the form. So the program contact or look around while it's doing its searching and see, okay, this form has my ID, and it recognizes it, and that's how we sort of move stuff around in the program. Right? So this is the build version of the program. So corresponding with a lot of parts like menus, you see I got here menu right here, and various parts of the program, whether it may be the body of the program, it may be various other parts of the program, they're all here embedded inside of the script. So I'm running through it before we actually go to the actual building of the script. Okay? So that showed you guys a very simple way of the build and the action of building stuff. So you see I do a lot of coding, right? And I code everything, recode everything inside the Java. So this is me writing the HTML documents and a lot of parts to a lot of parts of the program in the Java functions, right? And it goes on and on and on, and you can see various things that need to be in the programs are there. Style sheet. I've written the whole complete style sheet, right? Here. And the style sheet sort of wait for the values and stuff like that. So it's waiting for the ID to really contact the farm, right? So speaking to the farm, that's speaking to this part of the program. Let's read, speed up real fast. Okay. All right, we got another part of the program here that we want to like explain to. Okay, so this portion of the program is now where we think about getting functions, right? So we're going to show stuff and we're going to hit stuff. So this is a portion of the program that hits a lot of the stuff, open, and I'm opening stuff and I need to close it back out, you know, and let's talk about opening and close. So we don't have to run too fast for you guys, right? Go. If I can break it up for you here in this function right here. Okay, so in this function is a very simple function. Very simple. You know, for most of people writing Java and things, it's a very simple Java function. I will show you, we got a course that's coming up, we're going to show you how to combine all this stuff together, and it's going to be at the VGA Lab. So we kind of showing you guys this, and whoever take the course will also understand about what I'm saying right now. That we function to hit the video farm, right? And document get the element by ID, which is the video farm, in a lower case. So remember, we started in right in here, and then we change to a lower case. Okay, and it is none. That means you are actually telling it to close it, right? And here you actually show it for you. So you repeat the same thing over, and this time you call onto a block. So it loads a block, right? Because it's still blocks are involved in certain things are built in Java block system. So that's a basically add. That's an add and hit function in Java, and I will go all the way up here to show you that it's a simple program called Java. Create your Java right here. You open and you're closing up the Java, and you can begin to write a simple function that works. I will show you how these functions run with the thing. So let's skip down the line here. Okay, so you guys got a nice look up from here how we add stuff into the program, right? You know what I mean? That was like a function stuff right there. This one here is really, you know, the one before that we showed you was getting the functions to close and to open a dialog. This one right here is to add, right? So we started out with build, to build the page for us. We then went down to said, okay, we need to open these dialog box and close these dialog box upon the point that we are using them. So we should close them at that point. Now, this portion of the document that should wind up for you guys. You guys are following us here. We try to show you how simple it is to read it. So it's a little bit more now than just a simple adding a Java to create an add function that works properly. A function to add the text and the form and the action. And the var is still adding a text. We need a small var, but this is a small just text. Okay. And if the action is equal to 1, okay, we'll go inside of the function when said. If the text is null, then add for us this function. The function I asked you to add. We have a div that's set up with style sheet, and we need to add value to this div that represent a function. So we created the form dot, and here is just, you can make it your own name, but I made it underscore. You know, you could have just said front left, but I just basically just said front underscore left. It works better for me. And you could add the top, and you know you can add size value on certain things. You know, so you see I'm actually having a style sheet and a form combined here with inner div. Cool. So that's how creating various modules to execute inside of the program. Right? These are the function of all the modules that I'm basically running through for you guys really fast. So let's just speed up. Wow, wow, yeah. So, wow, you know, when you get really big, oh, well, that's a whole complete template right there that I did and added doing a portion of developing a program. All right, so maybe I'm running too fast here, but I should try to click in these areas and try to show you that these forms and things that I'm writing out in the program are carrying various IDs to identify with some things. And that's why they work. But in this portion of the video, we'll not go through the farm and what's going on with the farm and all the farm. However, just to show you ID right here, it's calling the latest features, and then right there again, okay. So things like that, it's really why things work. Info URLs, or these are IDs and names associated to the thing. All right, cool, man. So you guys see my program, and I'll run down to the bottom real fast to show you a lot of the stuff that I do on the bottom, do the tool tips, and it's still just like, okay, so we're gonna go back to the program now and create 1, 2 small things, and you can see. And I will be holding a class and how to create this stuff right here and get your stuff going. You see right here, I do all this stuff for the head for the toolbar. Right, this is part of the toolbar. You know, that's cool. Really cool. Okay. Okay, so now we at the program. Wow, we can do some simple stuff like we can open a template dialog, and we can like collect this, and we'll go here. Well, we did 2 menus, so we should rewind though. Dialog, right? And we're gonna go roll this body right here. So I make it so really simple for you to create something, right? And we'll simply put the footer in there to complete the page. And on the 3 clicks, I've just created a page. And in this form here, the page is there. You know you can't really see it like that. But you can see it here. Okay? So it was that easy to create a page. Okay? You want me to show you something really neat and nice? Okay, watch this. Let's start over. Menu. Body. Clear. For now, we made some changes inside of the thing to show you that what I actually did when those dialog pops up, they're connected. Okay. Now, see, I put SMTVS here, and remember, I went here and I put product. So that box you called, right, has everything that you need to fix this page, right? Remember, let's cut this off on me, and let's go here and really call back the first body again now. See what I did? We have the body add 1, 3, and then we have 2 here, and then we have the head of the program as the stuff is on the head of the program. And here we'll have the image. Well, let's go back here and bring the program up. So this image that we are looking at right here is also this image. So everything is interchangeable. You see what I'm saying? So let's go and do something. But we need to get like a video, a real video URL. Okay, so we can come back to try to design the page with just this right here. Okay, and using some things in the page that we're going to change right now, but we do have it someplace there. Well, we'll call it center. I'll remove this here because the newer version will be doing an open version of the thing, right? And I don't know if we did the right one, so we're going to try to call it back here, and we'll try to say we want this guy, right? So that was a little trick. So yeah. Well, let's go to HTML5 player and enter a URL there in it, right? We won't actually do an image and anything. We won't do anything else. We'll just try to just inject that in there, right? And we can try to find out if it comes. It's there, you know, you should see it. Okay. Let's go, right? Let's go. Right. We'll generate this and call it here. It should shoot up everything. Right? So, cool. That's the way you would generate like a video player there. And code-wise, we can always examine our video player to see what happened. So I forgot to erase that video URL thing in it. It's kind of, you know, you need to clear that out before you actually do the thing. You know what I mean? Regenerate again, and we'll call this time like the program. Right?
In 2166, an immortal tyrant.
So it is that easy for us to create a video site, which this page was really actually created for, to create a video site. Okay, and so I like to have a light and a dark of anything I make, so we'll put in a dark, and we can view the dark here, because the dark is a very, very powerful style sheet. You see, as you click it in, it shows you dark. So you can create like this. So let's generate this. No. Let's generate it one more time, and we'll have it up this time in this fashion. And now we got a nice, beautiful. Look at that, real nice page. You know, you understand? Oh, our VGA creative power is really just, you could just do a lot like any other stuff. I thought about a lot of stuff, and as a creator of programs, I can show you that we did do a lot of good coding to this framework. Now, even in the sense of, let me just not even change the page, but call my audio module that creates my bar player, bottom player on the bottom, right? And since we got some stuff already in there already, I think it's running, but these stuff should be running on. Let's go edit it from actually in here and add the missing pieces to it, right? And we'll now go ahead, and I don't think we are working there because I don't think these are there no more, right? But just to say, I don't think they're there no more because I think those files are not there. But we can inject this file anyway, and you can view.
In 2166, an immortal tyrant named Vandal Savage
Right.
conquered the world and murdered my wife and child.
Okay. Generate and send up. So what do you see here now? Now we have a player. All right. I think the playlist is closed, and we can't get anything because nothing is there in it to be played. But if we had something there to be played, but you understand what I'm saying? When I created this builder, we can create video player, and we can create audio player. Of course, we can create version of different video or audio player based upon the fact that okay, let's do some stuff here. But I think we sort of closed out our stuff while we're working on it. So we'll bring it back. I think it's these guys here. Anyway, there we were. Okay. So that's how easy it is to really operate and build the player. So I think I showed you guys a lot of stuff. But let's try to, I don't know. I think sometimes I don't know. It's crazy though. Let's do this. Yeah. And let's try to regenerate the program again. Okay.
In 2166, an immortal tyrant named Vandal Savage conquered the world and murdered my wife and child.
So thank you for viewing this portion of the video building system. We'll come back and I'll show you some more